So in 2025, I did not achieve any of my goals I have set. And now that I look back at it, I know exactly what mistake I have done. Now I've done multiple mistakes, but here is one major mistake. I call it the mountain. So all of us start at the foot of the mountain. This right here is any of you. And on the top is your goal. Now during this journey to climb the mountain, a lot of things happen, positive and negative. You may, in your way to climb the mountain, find a friend that climbs the mountain with you. Or if you continue even further, there may be downsides. For example, a car crash that happens to you. That, for example, if you have a sports goal that will absolutely destroy your progress or whatever. So you see, this mountain is full of upsides and downsides, and hopefully full of experiences and things that happen to you as well that you will never forget. Now, if you want to achieve your goal, it seems quite obvious that you just need to continue to climb the mountain, and you will eventually reach the top. So let me show you the mistake I made through all 2025. So I wanted to start making my first dollar in some kind of business, and that was by watching some manipulative social media, and I came to copywriting. So basically what I wanted to do is start my own copywriting freelance business or side hustle, and somehow manage to get somebody to pay me for what I do with AI basically. So I did that for around 5 months, from January till May, around that time. And I've reached to 150 people. I have done my website and basically everything around. I was ready to receive a client. But because of AI's fast development, I thought about changing from copywriting to programming. So all the progress I made was basically made for nothing. Of course, I've had the experiences, but I had to start at the bottom of the mountain again. So I tried programming, and I did that for around another 3 weeks with a friend. We learned some things on this website called Bubble, where you can do no-code programming. And our goal was basically to make a SaaS company, and here again I thought about AI taking over of programming, and that it will be useless for anything I will learn now. So I grew a little bit, and AI persuaded me, and I went back down. So I'm back at the bottom now, and I now try AI automations with another friend. So we learned Make.com, N8N, and all those platforms to learn AI automation. We basically Google some, and we make our way to our goal. Now, again, I was for some reason stuck with my friend, and we both didn't know how to continue, and it was too hard, and all excuses went through our heads, and we stopped again. Back down. Now, you have to know that life rewards action. Life will not reward you basically always only visualizing things and trying to think about things. You have to actually do the things. Now, can you see or recognize one thing? So copywriting, and then back down. So programming, and then back down. Started AI automation, and then went back down. This is the thing that ruined my 2025. I never stayed consistent. Now, if I would have stayed with copywriting until December 31st, 2025, I would have eventually achieved my goal of making money independently. But I decided to go back down. Same with programming, I decided to go back down, and with AI automation. So I lacked consistency, I was inconsistent, not capable to just stay stuck on this one thing and continue it until I achieve my goals. Now that one day I didn't feel like it, or was demotivated, this and that, all kinds of excuses. And by this point, 2025 was already done. If I didn't have had these excuses, I would have by then already reached the top. So you see, the missing key is consistency. Now, the simplest way to stay consistent is to basically do it every single day. Now, if you do miss one day, it is very important that you do not miss the second one. If you miss the second one, you miss the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and so on. So the key is to do it every single day, and as soon as you do forget to do it one day, give it your all to do it the next day. Because if you do it the next day, consistency comes up again. It's basically like a momentum. If you start, you won't see a lot of results, but the more you do it and the longer you do it, you will start to see the results. Now if you stay for one day inconsistent, this may give a little dip or a little flat, so you don't progress that much. So maybe give a little dip or flatten out. If you do try to stay consistent for the rest of the days, you will see the momentum rise up again. So what does help to start from the beginning, which is the hardest, is to set you a daily reminder. Whatever time it is, set your reminder so that you don't forget it, and the rest is basically set to your discipline, if you're disciplined enough to do it, and if you're willing enough to do it. And as always, my friends, stay consistent. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, share down below on your comment what goals you have been struggling with, and I will probably continue doing most of such kind of videos.